Hi friends, so I'm posting a tutorial on how to make a waterfall. So this is a completed waterfall. It is not, doesn't have any ephemera on it, but I'm gonna just build the base of it. You can decorate it any way you want, but this is it. Okay, this is what we're gonna make. Okay, so here we go. What you're gonna need is you're gonna need one piece of cardstock 4 by 12 inches, 5 pieces of cardstock 4 by 5 inches, and one piece 1/2 inch by 5.5 inches. Okay, so this is what you need. And let's go ahead and cut them. We'll just do all of our cutting real quick. Okay, I'm using white cardstock. But you use anything, any kind of cardstock you want. So this is 4 by 12, so that's our first piece. Okay, and then we want 5 4 by 5s. So we'll just cut these real quick. That's a 4 inch, and this will be 5 inches. Need one more. Ah! Okay, so that is our 5. One more time. There we are. Okay, so these are our 5 4 by 5s, and then we need a 1/2 inch by 5.5. So let's see. Oh, we've got 5.5 here. And then we need a 1/2 inch. Okay, so that's all we need as far as what we need cut. Okay. Let's go ahead and score our little piece here, our little 1/2 inch by 5.5, and we're going to score it at a 1/4 inch on each side. Oops, sorry about that. 1/4 inch on each side. Okay, and then you're just going to fold it in. And then one of your 5 cards, okay, this is going to be your base card. You're going to just take and glue these 2 little notches that you made. Just put a little glue, okay? You're going to glue it down to the bottom of that card, the bottom back of that card, okay? So if you wanted to, you could round your corners. It's whatever you want to do. This is just the basics of how to make these. Okay, so that's what this looks like. Okay, you've got this. All right, you're gonna put this aside with all your other cards. You should have a total of 5. Okay, so then you're gonna take out your big scoreboard. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna raise this a little bit. And you're gonna score your 4x12 sheet, okay, you're gonna score it at 7, 7.5, 8, 8.5, and 9. Okay, so if you see, I don't know if you can see that great, but you've got a little side and a big side, okay? This is gonna be your tab that folds over, and it's gonna slide into that little notch that we made, okay? But, just put this away. And what you wanna do with this is you wanna fold where you scored it and run your little bone trimmer both ways, because you want movement. Okay, you're just gonna do all of them. You just want to bend it and run your boning tool on it. All of these, again, you just want this to have some movement. And this is no frills, so I'm sorry, I'm just getting down to the basics on this. Almost done. One more. And again, you do need to do this for movement, and I'll show you in just a second. Okay, that's it, see? And that's just gonna roll. So what I'm gonna do real quick is, it might help out. I'm gonna go ahead and distress this so y'all can see where I'm doing things a little bit clearer. So and now would be a good time to distress it if you're gonna do it. Okay, so you see when it rolls, it's gonna roll. Okay, I would distress this part of it too, because you are gonna see it. You're not gonna see the whole thing, but you're gonna see some of it. And for me, I distress both sides of it because I never know what side I might make a mistake. It happens. And glue them on the wrong side. So I just figured, take another 30 seconds and distress it all. That way, you know you got it. Okay, you don't have to distress this part. It's not going to be seen, but you can if you want to. Okay, so I would say now is the time if you want to distress these. So let's just go ahead and do it so it's all kind of uniform. And if you wanted to round the edges, you could do that now too, totally. So we have five total of these to do. Sometimes I like the rounded edges, sometimes I don't. It just depends on what I'm making at the time. But again, do both sides because you are going to see the back of this. Oops, got to do the back. And once you get the basics of it, you can do anything you want with them. You can add ephemera to them. You can maybe add pockets to them. You do all kinds of things. But this at least gives you the basics of a waterfall. And there are many ways to do it. This is just one that I found. And it's fairly simple and foolproof. If you want to make it smaller or bigger, you just have to change your measurements. I've also done a side waterfall, doing the same method. Yep, 2 more. And the last one. I think this was the most time-consuming thing, is distressing it. So all we have to do after this is lay down some double-sided tape and peel them up and stick them on. So, not that bad. Okay. All right, so you have your cards. And you're going to want to start with the card that you put that little backing on. All right, and so what you do is, so you've got the long tail and the short tail. You want to work with the short tail at the bottom, okay? So you just need some double-sided tape. And what you're going to do is you're going to tape under your score line. So you're going to start here. You're going to put a tape here and then in between each. And that's it. So you've got 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So we're just going to put our tape down. Let's just go ahead and knock it out. And I line all my tape. And it's right under your score line. And that's why I distressed it, so y'all could see where I was putting it. Okay, and then you just do each one. And I do this all at one time. I get this done. These are fun to make. I make a couple of things that I'm going to make tutorials on. Just easy little fun things. And then this is the last one. So you're not going to put a piece of tape above this last one. You don't want to do that. Okay. That's it. Now you're going to take your little tweezers tool, and I do one at a time. I just lift the tape, the backing, okay? And this was the one, and we're going to put it down like this. So this little loop thing is going to touch this, okay? So you kind of center it. And you're going to put it right under your score line. You don't want to go above it, okay? So then you do just each one. And then I usually kind of match it up here. And again, you don't want to go above or touch your score line. Again, this is one way of making it. There are several out there, but I do find this easy. And I get to play with tape. I don't get to play with glue, which is my favorite. Okay, and that's it, y'all. It's this easy. Okay, so that's it. They're all there, and that's all you do is you flip it over. And you know your long tail, you're going to slide it right into your little loop that you made. I made one too many. So that's it, y'all. And there is your waterfall. There it is. Ah, I keep getting it caught. One more time. Here we go. There we are. Okay, and then when you glue it in your book or whatever you're going to glue it in, you just glue this little part right here. You just glue this. You glue this onto it, and that holds it in place for you to have fun with. All right, y'all, I hope this helped. And I have an Etsy shop. It's 10 Cat Creations. It should be linked in my bio. And I also have a TikTok account. So that is, look, I'll show you. That's my Etsy and that's my TikTok. So I hope this helped. Thanks.